June the 16th. I'm out at Joe Pool Lake, Cedar Hill State Park. Happy Father's Day if you're a father. We're running the LBG 9-to-1, 28.5 foot wire. I'm running it up to a mast today because I didn't want to throw any string up in the tree and get it stuck again. FT891 with the manual tuner. You need the tuner for the 9-to-1 in-fed. Battery is the Redodo 100 amp hour. It's way overkill, but I wanted to try it. I got a battery monitor that'll tell me how many watt hours I've used and how many amp hours I've used. Also running the Nano VNA to get it tuned. First thing I do normally with an in-fed, I have to get it tuned, and I write down the settings for it. On this MFJ, they have a knob for inductance and a knob for capacitance. You have to kind of wiggle those around till you get it where you want. You'll have your coax coming in one way, and then you'll have it coming out of the tuner, and you plug that into the Nano VNA and you take your measurements. Now I'm connected to the tuner with the Nano VNA, and I've got presets for all the bands. Let's see if I can get that on the screen. So I've got a list of presets, like 28 point whatever is my 10 meter band. As you can see, it's way up here at the top. So what I have to do is adjust these knobs for inductance and capacitance until that number starts to go down. You see where it dipped down quite a bit there. And I just wiggle the knobs here until I see that going up and down, till I get it to a point where it's very low. Like it's at its lowest point right there. So there's my 10 meter setting. You'll see I've got it on A, and it's on about 8. So I'll say A8. Now make note of that. And since I've got a preset on here, if I can get this, I just go up to the next band of 15 meters, which is preset right there. And you move that around, you see it goes down. Now 1.3 is pretty good on 15 meters. If I switch it to the L here, see it's lower on the lower side of the band, but it's higher on the voice portion, and I like to keep it kind of even. So I'm wiggling this capacitance knob till I can get it kind of based out. Then make note of that, which is A10 for 15 meters. Go on to the next preset, which is 20 meters. You see the preset for 15 jumped up to 2.1. So I just wiggle the play around with the other knobs, and you'll see my setting goes up and down. 20 meters is kind of hard to tune on this antenna. So if I can get it at 1.7, which is where it is, that's pretty good. It could probably be better if I played around with the length of the wire, but I don't want to do that. That's on A, that's on L. It looks like L is the best setting for 20 meters today. It's kind of at 1.7 all the way across, and that's way under the L, so I don't like it way under the L like that because you can't make note of the number. So I like to keep it within the numbers. Now I got it down to a 1.3 by going to K5. So at about K5, I'm at 1.2 across the 20 meter band. Now I don't have presets for 12, 17, 30, 12, 17, and 30. So I have to do those manually. And this is going to be K5. Now to do these others, like 30 meters, I have to go in and manually set it. Let's see if I can show that. Possibly. You have to go into the menu, go back to the main menu, go to stimulus, which is your start and stop. I'm going to put in a start of 10.1 M, and then put a stop of 10.15. It's actually 150, but 15 is the same. And that's the 30 meter band. And I'm going to move my knobs around here. I've got 1.5 under the K. If I go down to the J, I get down to 1.2. Alright, so we're at J8 for the 30 meter band. J8. So now I've got all my settings for the tuner. So when I want to switch bands, all I have to do is adjust the knobs here. And then I'll put my Nano V&A back on the charger. And I know I'm going to be stationary at one place. I bring the big battery so I can charge like my V&A, I can charge my tablet, and I can charge my phone, and I can even charge the camera with it. And I don't have to worry about if I'm using too much power or anything like that. I looked at the CW key yesterday. These were loose, so I was missing dits and ahs. So what I did was I tightened it up until it just beeped constantly, and then I backed it off a little. So it seems more responsive now. I spotted on 234, but there's noise right above him. The noise is an S9.
The not insignificant membership fee.
They're on 235.
And then for an additional 25
and they're about 10 over.
I get QST and hard copy. And
W question mark. Picking up all kinds of noise today. That was N3KAE in Pennsylvania. KD3D on 14048, but he's got a pile up there. That's Frank in Pennsylvania. Question mark. He just sent me a signal report, so instead of sending my signal report twice and the state twice, I just sent it one time. And I'm hearing both sides of 14054. I'm hoping the louder one is the activator. Someone spotted on 28350, says they're 15 years old. This is their second POTA. Kilo Echo 8 Whiskey Frank Yankee. What is F? Foxtrot. Kilo Echo 8 Whiskey Foxtrot Yankee. This is Kilo India 5 Whiskey Whiskey Tango. Alright, I've scanned all the bands. I'm not hearing much. Gotta find me a frequency here. There's only one in the 320s. Someone is on 330, so I'm gonna drop down 3 to 327. Is the frequency in use Kilo India 5 Whiskey Whiskey Tango. Gotta remember to turn the knobs back for 20 meters. Is the frequency in use Kilo India 5 Whiskey Whiskey Tango. Don't hear anything.
CQ, Park on the air. Kilo India 5, Whiskey Whiskey Tango. Park US-2996, Cedar Hill State Park in Texas. Alpha Foxtrot 0, Alpha Foxtrot.
Alpha Foxtrot 0, Alpha Foxtrot, I got you at a 5.9 plus into US 2996 in Texas.
Roger, Roger's a 5.9 into 2996. I've got you about a 5 and 7, 57 into Mike November, Minnesota.
Roger, the 5.7 in Minnesota, 73, and thank you for the call.
Yeah, thanks for the activation, 7-3. CQ, Park on the air. Kilo India 5, Whiskey Whiskey Tango. Park US-2996, Cedar Hill State Park in Texas. CQ, Park on the air. Kilo India 5, Whiskey Whiskey Tango. Park US-2996, Cedar Hill State Park in Texas. CQ.
07 Sierra and November.
We meet again, Kilo 7, Sierra Echo November. Got you to 5.9 at US 2996 in Texas.
Good morning, Joe. Good to hear you again. You're 5-9, Arizona. Happy Father's Day, I said it's appropriate. 73, have a great activation.
73, and thank you for the call. Station ending in Juliet X-ray. Alpha Delta 4 Juliet X-ray. I've got you at a 5.3 into US 2996 in Texas.
QSA on the 5-3. Thank you for the park.
73, thank you for the call.
Park US-2996, Cedar Hill State Park in Texas.
Kilowatt 8 to Charlie, Sierra Charlie.
Kilowatt 8 Charlie Sierra Charlie. I got you at a 5.9 plus into US 2996 in Texas.
QSL, I've got you about a 5.7, 57 into West Virginia.
Roger the 5.7, 73, and thank you for the call.
Okay, thanks for being there. Have a great day. 73.
Now the solar conditions say that 20 meters is poor right now, but I'm still making contact. So you can't go by what's on the solar conditions. You just have to come out and try.
CQ, Parks on the air. Kilo India 5, Whiskey Tango. Park US-2996 Cedar Hill State Park in Texas.
Yankee 7, Charlie Hotel.
Whiskey Yankee 7 Charlie Hotel. I've got you at a 5.9 into US 2996 in Texas.
QSL, you're a 5.9 into Cheyenne, Wyoming this morning.
Roger that, Wyoming. 73, and thank you for the call.
73. Kilo Golf 7. Kilo Echo 9, Alpha Kilo Sierra, Park to Park.
Station with Kilo Golf 7.
Kilo Golf 7.
Kilo Golf 7 Papa Lima Sierra QSL.
Kilo Golf 7, Papa Whiskey Sierra.
Kilo Golf 7 Papa Whiskey Sierra. I've got you at a 5.3 into US 2996 in Texas. Roger that, 73, and thank you for the call. Park to Park station, go ahead.
Kilo Echo 9, Alpha Kilo Sierra, Park US 4162 and
Kilo Echo 9 Alpha Kilo Sierra. I've got you at a 5.7 into US 2996 in Texas.
You're a 5.7 here in Indiana as well. Again, Park US 4162 QSL.
Roger the 4162, 73, and thank you for the call.
73, happy Father's Day.
KI5 Whiskey Tango QRZ.
Kilo 0, Oscar Echo.
Kilo 0 Oscar Echo. I've got you at a 5.5 into US 2996 in Texas.
Thank you for the 5.5. You're 5.5 Minnesota. Thanks for the activation.
Roger the 5.5 in Minnesota, 73, and thank you for the call. KI5 Whiskey Tango QRZ.
Alpha Delta 4, Golf November.
Alpha Delta 4 Golf November. I've got you 5.9 plus into US 2996 in Texas.
Roger, sounding good here. You're 5.9 in Florida, Foxtrot Lima.
Roger the 5.9 in Florida, 73, and thank you for the call. Kilo India 5 Whiskey Tango QRZ. So that's 12 calls, and it took about an hour because I wasn't hearing anything on 20 meters. So I scanned all the bands just to see what was there. And the only thing I'm getting is 20 meter sideband and CW.
CQ, Parks on the air.
KI5 Whiskey Tango QRZ. This is KI5 Whiskey Tango at Cedar Hill State Park in Texas, US 2996. This is my final call for US 2996. QRZ.
November Lima 7 Victor.
Station ending in Victor.
November Lima 7 Victor.
November Lima 7 Victor. I've got you at a 5-9 at US-2996 in Texas.
Thank you, you're 5 and 151 in Alaska. I need your call sign again.
Call sign is Kilo India 5 Whiskey Whiskey Tango. KI5 Whiskey Whiskey Tango. Yourself?
Roger, KI5 Whiskey Whiskey Tango. Thanks for the park. All the best. Happy Father's Day. Look for you again.
Roger that. 73, and thanks for your call. This is KI5 Whiskey Whiskey Tango. I'll be going QRT. 73, and thanks for the calls. Whenever you make a last call, it's going to be either a pilot